DarkMatch. We're gonna talk about Impact. How you guys doing?
Is this a special edition of Dark Match with that voice?
Nope, that's just something I did. I don't know why. Welcome to
Be
DarkMatch.
special, boy.
Welcome to DarkMatch. We're talking about Impact for November 1st, 2012. Yeah, we're excited.
Hooray!
It's a good one. As
I
always,
invite another outburst out of you, and I'm going to shoot you with tranquilizers.
I am your foxy friend Backlash.
I'm Magpie, holding it together.
And I'm Iron Bite. And this is what is the Iron Sheik tweeting now.
Who touched him in
Who
the
have
twisted
the
area?
best mustache in the world? Look at Sheikies and tell me I am not the real. Fuck the cancer. Ace.
It's the best kind of chic tweet. I'm going to talk about one thing and then fuck something else.
Well, he's doing Movember and to raise awareness for prostate cancer, something that affects 1 in 3 men.
Shouldn't
Dun, dun,
wait
dun,
if he's
dun.
talking about prostate cancer? Shouldn't he talking about the hair like in his ass? You know, that would be more like near the area.
Well, the whole concept of Movember is men don't shave their mustaches or beards, and then at the end they get money for how big the facial hair is. So I don't get it. It's one of those things people have started bringing up, and they call it Movember for whatever reason. And I really don't want to talk about Impact. But
That's basically the same shit I do all around the year, except without getting paid. I'm just like, fuck it. I don't have a date to impress or a girl. I'm just gonna grow my hair out.
Yeah,
I'm
and then
just
you
too
impress
lazy
it.
to shave most of the time.
Exactly.
Like once a
Like,
week.
it eventually gets to the point where like, okay, this is starting to get on my nerves. And
Yeah, where you look like where you have so much facial hair, you look like a reclusive artist. So you're like, okay, I gotta shave.
Oh, you guys should have seen me when I was out in Oregon. Oh, I had a mountain man beard. It was disturbing.
He's a man.
Yeah. Hey, let's talk about Impact for a bit, and then we'll get back
let's
to
talk more about beards. Actually,
yeah.
Yeah, I
Speaking
like
of
the facial hair. I
beards,
got the mutton chops going on right now.
I just am unshaven. I'm bad. I'm real bad, and this week has been kind of sad. I mean, first we had Hurricane Sandy, and now
Yes,
Brad Armstrong has died.
yes, part of the Armstrong legacy. Really great talent. Solid family. You know, I want to put the guy over more, but I didn't watch a lot of his matches. Not to be insulting to the guy, but you know, it's
The dude
obviously a tragedy to wrestling.
The dude was a solid worker. In fact, was just, I mean, he was one of the fabulous Freebirds. What more can you say? But yeah, Brad Armstrong unfortunately did pass away. The Armstrong family, which includes Road Dogg Jesse James,
That referee from the WWE.
and Bullet Bob Armstrong are saddened at his passing. So TNA decides to kick off with Todd Keenly and Jerry Borash on the show.
Who's Todd Canley?
You know, it's this new experiment TNA is doing for their first hour. They're going to have Todd and Jeremy doing commentary because, yeah, and then at the 9 o'clock hour they switch to Mike Tenay and Taz. Unfortunately, Taz is a little bit preoccupied this week. What with
Yes, we
Red
have.
Hook being
Even though we're not the biggest fans of the guy, we do wish him well and hope everything turned out good for him. But I got to ask though, that Todd guy that they get he's a new commentator. Did he ever work for any other promotion?
not that I know of.
He's worked for TNA for a number of years, doing backstage interviews. I think he may have been one of the unseen guys who asks random wrestler, "Hey, what'd you think of just happened? And let's shoot this like we're the eyes of the audience."
I thought that was the camera that was talking. I didn't know that was a guy.
Oh my god. So we're gonna kick off with them because hey, Taz is up in Brooklyn, basically just going, okay, let's bail this island out,
Yep.
and we start off with not Abyss in the ring.
Hey, I don't mind that they're starting with Joseph Park, but he
Yeah,
basically comes down and he's like, I'm not a wrestler, I'm an attorney. But the fact that Aces and Eights assaulted me so much, I'm still a man, and I'm gonna be a man. And I was gonna do a Linkara joke, but then I lost my train of thought.
Also,
I,
you have nobody to punch,
I love
and
Joseph Parks though, man. That's a guy that even though he's not the biggest or toughest guy in the world, he doesn't let himself get pushed around. And he's a nice guy, but he doesn't back down, man. And I appreciate that. That's why I love Joseph. That dude equals ratings.
yes, he does.
No matter if
So
he being a smarmy asshole, I love that guy.
yeah, but yeah. So basically, it's hey, I want any one member of Aces and Eights, and I'm challenging him to a fight right now. And this brings out all 7 Aces and Eights. No,
Just
I just want one.
no,
No, they're all coming down.
no, you're not
No,
listening. I want one, not seven.
Okay, 6 of you go to the back and 1 of you stay. No, 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 no. You're still advancing. 6 of you
Oh
go to
god,
the back. Okay, now you're beating me up. Could
oh
6 of
god
you
damn it!
please
This is
stop doing this?
oh god damn it! This is just like when I tried to order egg rolls the other day.
and this brings out your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle. And because,
Why?
because last week he got.
Because Kurt Angle likes to fight and growl.
Why does Kurt Angle give a shit about Joseph Park?
He doesn't, because last week, if you remember, Kurt Angle got the shit kicked out of him. Because why not? And of course, Quinn's Kurt Angle comes in. Instead of throwing people around and release German suplexes, he just starts hitting people. And then the Aces and Eights, it's like, wait, we're 7 people. That's right. And then start beating down Angle. And this brings out Sting and his best friend Batty.
Oh my god, a 50-year-old with a bat. Run!
Very solid. A very solid bat. And the Aces and Eights are like, yeah, we're done. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. And Sting's like, hey, you know what? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We ain't done yet. Because tonight, he guarantees he's going to reveal a member of the Aces and Eights to the
Dun dun dun.
I was going to do that exact same thing. Goddamn.
Wait,
It's
what?
like we're connected.
Yes.
Wait, what? I'm not sure if I care. Wait,
Well,
no, I don't care.
How can he even do this?
Who, Sting?
Yes. What? Like how does he know he can do this?
Because
What,
he's
you mean just
Sting.
pull off him? Well, he's making a promise where he's just like, oh, I'm going to pull a mask off tonight. Now, we don't know if he could do it, but he's just really content on trying to do it. So I can at least justify him being like, okay, well, I'm hell-bent on trying it. Now, do we know it's going to happen? I don't know. But he can say, like, okay, I'm going to go for it. This is going to be my goal tonight, whether if I succeed or not.
Right, exactly. So as the Aces and Eights beat a hastier retreat past JB and Kenley, who could, maybe bust out tasers and start tasing them all, they talk about open fight night, and tonight we're gonna have something that I don't think we've had for quite a number of years. Guys, we've got an intergender match tonight. Wait a second, is ODB a woman?
No, ODD's a woman. I'm not sure about the other.
Oh,
person.
right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, ODB is facing off of Tara's. I can't even call him Z-list because
You have to be on a list in order to be filed alphabetically.
She's some. I'm trying to think of. She's some guy.
Cabana Boy?
Yeah. Let's go
Yeah.
with that.
yeah,
I was gonna say like some guy she met in a bar or something, but no, that's too generic. Cabana Boy
Yeah,
makes much more sense.
yes.
And it's funnier.
Yes, it is. And we're
I
also
just
going
wish
to
they were
see.
booking it like that, where Tara was just like a bitch, and then he just shows up and he's like, "Hey, honey, how's it go? Shut up and go give me a tequila sunrise."
Okay, but I was on Big Brother.
I don't give a fuck what you're on. Now shut up before I smack you with this title.
We'll also be seeing Devon and Bully Ray facing off, and our gut check challenge of the night, Christian. Look at my dreads, York.
Uh, okay.
How long
I
do you
just
think
want to
before
say
he gets
this.
released?
I just want to
Well,
say this. White guys who wear dreads, knock it off.
I know.
It doesn't look good on you. It never was meant. It just don't do it. That goes for hippies. That goes for metalheads. Knock that shit off.
Now, keep in mind we're just saying white guys, okay? White girls, keep dreading your hair.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like a dready white girl, man. Oh god, this like hippie girl with
Cover
the.
with a couple tasteful tattoos on the shoulder.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know where they're just nice bases. There's like one on the shoulder, then one on the pecs, and then maybe one right there by the belly button. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
So,
I'd really, because yeah,
no, I'll talk about it later. But yeah, we've got a Magnus backstage now, and
you know,
no one cares.
no, I don't care about the fact that he thinks Samoa Joe is a phony. Dude choked you the fuck out.
I gotta say though, I gotta give him credit at least when they were interviewing him, and he was like, "What do you think of aces and eights?" And he's like, "I don't care." I'm like, "Yes, I want more. I want more characters to be like, I don't give a fuck what's going on with that. I want to focus on what I'm doing. I want that title. I want to beat that person's ass. I miss that in wrestling.
Yep, yep,
Mhm.
yep. So we go to commercial.
In fact, I want him to be like, if they ask him that question again, I want him to be like, so what do you think of aces and eights?
Who?
Suck my dick, motherfucker. Why do I care about those guys hogging my spotlight? I want that goddamn title. That's gonna be suck a dick. Why do you even care? If they win, I go on more of a rant, but I'm running out of fuel, so I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead.
Yeah.
There you
Okay,
go.
so coming back from commercial, we've got what's his face backstage with Tara, and he's actually complaining that he has to face ODB, which I was going to call him a pussy for, but ODB is probably one of those women who could fuck you up.
Oh, dude, you don't even know
Um,
ODB in real life is. I mean, she's not ridiculously jacked. Like she looks
No, I've met the woman.
disproportionate.
She looks
Yeah,
strong.
dude. I shook her hand. She's like, oh, there goes a couple
uh,
bones.
look. The fact of the matter is, ODB is what she is. A
ODB once
badass.
carried Genghis on her shoulders.
Yeah, she is a badass bitch, and I have no problem. She can kick my ass. All over the fucking an arena or anywhere really. I mean, she is one of those
Dude, a
ladies.
6-year-old riding a tricycle can kick your ass.
I wouldn't say so. Wait. Is he special needs?
No, she's not special needs.
No, it's the 6-year-old special needs.
Yeah, the 6-year-old girl's gonna kick your ass is not special needs.
Oh well, yeah.
She has a specialty in kicking your ass, but she isn't special needs.
Guys.
So, anyways, Jesse
guys,
is saying like,
I think we're going to hell for that one.
No, I'm not.
I think we too.
If anything, I treated that person like an equal.
So Jesse's like, I don't want to face ODB. I need some hand sanitizer and or Germex or whatever the fuck it is. It's
Is
like
this a thing with him?
I guess
It's-
I don't know because I've never watched Big Brother.
No, like well, actually, that might be it. But is TNA really doing a hand sanitizer gimmick?
I think they are.
Okay, I
And
don't
the,
care.
and the stupid thing is, when you put hand sanitizer on you, it doesn't do anything to protect you from germs. It just makes you more vulnerable because there's no germs to fucking protect you.
I know, isn't it amazing?
Hey
So we get
kids,
him back.
hey kids, bacteria can be good for you.
What? I don't believe you. Obama's going to rule. Is going to destroy us all because he's a social pink. Okay, you know what? Shut up.
Yeah, enough of that. Magnus comes out and he's like, "Oh,
Illegal alien. No, I'm sorry.
I won't fight you, Samoa Joe, even though you kicked my ass and choked me out, and I'm doing a New York accent, not a British accent." Shit.
Yeah, you are. He says Joe has the face for radio. Really?
After the next segment, which I'll get to, I'm going to kind of sort of agree with that segment, but keep going.
So this brings out your Samoan submission machine and your TNA Television Championship.
This also
Or-
brings This also brings up the running gag of tonight where it's just like, okay, if you're coming to the ring and have a title belt, we're going to give you an up-close shot from behind as you're walking towards the stage into the ramp.
Oh. You know, back before Hogan and Bischoff showed up, I actually enjoyed the TNA arena setup when they had the two tunnels, the heel and face tunnel.
Dude, wasn't that cool?
That was cool.
Because
That was so old school.
it brings
too.
like it brings like a psychology to it when you think about it, because it's like, okay, they're meeting straight in that ring, that's their goal, and let's say the face gets there first, he's looking dead on the heel. Like
Right.
there's no other focus. Maybe he's like doing something to the fans, but his focus is to kick whose ever ass comes down that ramp.
And now it's just
It's a stage. You walk down it.
oh, that's lovely. And also I kind of like the hexagon. Anyways, so Joe comes out with new gear and, and it just starts kicking Magnus's ass. This was not, oh, Magnus is going to get any type of offense. No, it's Joe is going to murder you.
Joe is also trying to attempt to punch Magnus in his face in an actual proportion instead of the weird shape it actually is in. He's like, I'm gonna punch that thing round. Hold still.
Hold still. I need to fix your face from the last time we tangled. Oh.
Hang on, let me get the vice grips. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, your nose is back in place. Yeah, and it's just Joe is. I am so glad Joe actually has a reason to exist. I really am, because now he's got fire, he's got passion. We're getting to see the Joe of old, and unfortunately, he's got to be locked in a perpetual feud with Magnus rather than going for.
Well, we talked about this on a previous episode. Who else is there to challenge for the TV title?
The Shore.
Well, if
No,
Eric
that
Young.
was done
if
to
Chris Sabin
death.
can get magically cured, then I say push him to that. But we still gotta wait for that to heal. Fucking ACL.
I mean, to be honest, I mean, yeah, you're right. TNA has an issue with the fact that they really don't know who can challenge for what title.
I'd almost say put Christopher Daniels in this division, but because Daniels versus Joe would be fucking awesome, but that would involve taking Daniels out of his never-ending feud with AJ.
I know, and now it seems like they want to put him in a feud with Chavo and Hernandez.
So it's a downgrade.
I mean, it's just
completely lost the point with that.
I know, it's like Daniels' only existence is to constantly feud with someone and lose. Anyways, getting back to this match, this is an awesome match. Joe and Magnus are working very well together. They're hitting their spots. It's obvious Joe isn't playing the usual face of, oh, I'm going to get my offense in spurts. No, it's all Joe all the time. Until Magnus, gets his offense in. Go ahead.
I'm starting to notice with Joe in his matches though that when he starts to do the STF from like the ring post, I remember he used to lift dudes like 10 feet in the air before he just slammed him down. And I think it's because he's dealing with more heavier opponents as opposed to like before. But I just remember he got so much more height before he slammed the motherfucker down with that move. Like when Kurt Angle took that was like, ah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the finish of this match, I have to just.
Ugh.
I take umbrage in this because the finish comes when Magnus and Joe go to the outside. Magnus manages to reach into the ring, under the ring, and he pulls out a wrench, and what follows is just formulaic. Blatant shot to the face. Joe wins via DQ.
Oh, Samoa submission machine? Wrench.
Well, it's clear they're building up to a pay-per-view match. Another one.
Yeah. Yeah, another pay-per-view. Okay, granted, I like seeing Joe on pay-per-view.
Yay.
But I want to see him with different opponents. But this also, this TV title division or whatever you want to call it kind of exposes how thin the TNA roster is. And where the fuck is Eric Young?
He has his fishing show.
Filming a superior show.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Has anyone even seen that yet?
I've
It
seen
is
bits and
moments.
pieces of it. It's actually funny.
Dude, my mom was watching a little piece of it because she likes watching the Animal Planet.
Of course it's funny. It's not being written by Eric Bischoff.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's a fishing show, so I know nothing of fishing. But Eric Young actually seems like he knows what he's doing.
Of course, look at that beard. That's a beard of a man who knows how to work outdoors.
Which is kind of sad considering the fact that the character he plays is a goofy moron.
He's a goofy moron we all love, and I wish was a TNA champion.
Yeah, I do too. So after Magnus, goes, ha ha, I hit him with the wrench. Ha ha. We go to the back where Joseph Park, Hulk Hogan, and Sting are saying, hey, did you see what we did with the aces and eights? And in comes Kurt Angle.
And then following him are two interns ready to bring coffee. Oh, I mean Wes Briscoe and Garrett Bischoff.
The intimidating duo.
Oh my god.
Also, this could pretty much say that Wes Briscoe's probably going to be in Aces and Eight too, because I don't think we've seen him in years.
Well, the fact is, the Briscoe brothers apparently are a part of TNA because they've been following Kurt Angle around like lost puppy dogs, and I'm not sure why.
Hey, Angle, you're cool and tough. If we hang out with you, can we be cool and tough too? Yeah,
No.
we want to be cool and tough, just like you, Kurt Angle.
Shut up! I'm an Olympic hero. I won a gold medal with a broken frickin' neck. Have you? Go break your necks and win a gold medal, damn it!
But it's hard.
Go do it,
damn it! Dad.
So it's basically this. Kurt Angle wants a piece of aces and eights because everybody wants pieces of aces and eights. But Hogan's like, hey, you know what? If there's anything left of Devon after Bully's done with him, you can have him at Turning Point. But I want someone tonight. And
I want it now.
We got his back. And Sting's like, I love it. Let's go rip off some masks. And I just realized there are no masked wrestlers in TNA, so I can't,
No, they're talking about the masks on Aces and Eights.
I know. So we go to commercial. We go back and,
Samoa Joe it's set up that probably I guess it'll be a Turning Point that they're going to have a no DQ match.
Yeah. And he finishes it with, damn it, Joe is going to kill you. Oh!
Did anyone else notice that Joe looked like a sweaty butterbean in this promo?
Little bit. Oh.
And all that phlegm he shot out during that promo.
Oh, yeah. So, we get a replay of Austin Aries attacking Jeff Hardy because that's what I like.
Yay!
And we have a good... Okay. Why are they giving Jeff Hardy the ability to narrate his life?
Because they think he's so interesting.
I mean, no, I'm serious.
I'm serious too.
He has the
He's not
ability.
joking.
He has the ability. We're both not joking. He now has the superhero ability to narrate his own life.
Dude, imagine if Jeff Hardy was in Sin City. So I walked down the streets of Old Town. That's where I saw the girls. They'll make all your dreams come true, but if you cross them, they'll make you a corpse. So then I hit up the interesting parts of the town, and I was like, hey, man, check out my band. But then they said, no, my band sucks. But I'm like, no, they're awesome. And then Marv shows up.
Sing my theme song and everything. And they were like, no. I mean, it's just so annoying. And I'm saying this as a Jeff Hardy fan.
When the hell were you a Jeff Hardy fan?
I have always been a Jeff Hardy fan, man.
This explains why you suck so much at everything.
Shut up! Is that true? Anyways,
Love you, man, Pat.
As Jeff is putting on the his new makeup, which is artfully done, by the way. He's talking about open fight night in Austin Aries, and Austin Aries is like, "Oh, he's a thief, and his overconfidence will kill him."
And
And I'm
his trust in his friends will be his downfall.
oh God, Austin Aries has friends. Well, he might in a second. So we go back out to the ring where Daniels and Kazarian have new music.
Dot
That's all I
dot
got
dot.
from Yeah, they have
I'm
new
sorry,
music.
Aaron, but I was just imagining the proposed feud for like Daniels versus Aries for the title, in like an Iron Man match or something.
Uh,
And
throwing
the whole build up and program with our promo skills.
No, instead, Daniels and Kazarian need to talk about how the fact that their friend Heath, what the fuck, is talking about wanting to unmask Ace and Ace, but he knows who the biggest frauds in TNA are. That's Hernandez and Chavo.
Oh,
Wait,
that wasn't my answer. Was that your answer for that question, Backlash?
Okay.
wait a second here. Wait a second. Back the train up. Back the promo train up here, Daniels. Weren't you saying not 6 months ago that the biggest frauds in TNA were Dixie Carter and AJ Styles? You fucktard.
Why does Daniels even care about the tag team titles? He just kind of had them, and they were inconsequential during his feud with AJ. Now it's like they're the most important things to him. Like, wasn't the whole reason for this crusade was because he wanted to be world champion?
Yes, yes, it was.
Look, he doesn't like Mexicans, okay?
I don't care.
Or in this case, two Texans.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. They're Latinos, but they're you know what? The fact of the matter is, it's like, why do you care about the tag team championships? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Daniels, go sit down. Kazarian, grow your hair out. You look like a drunk Scott Hall. What?
I don't know, but following this, they do what anyone does whenever Hernandez is involved. They inevitably do this. They start picking on Urbina and Guerrero because
Yeah.
they did this with LAX. They did this with the fucking. What was the last thing Hernandez did? I forgot.
Mexican America.
Yes, that. Oh my god, my mind is leaving me.
Mexican Americans.
No, dude, seriously. The fact of that
I was
Mexican
honestly gonna say LAX twice. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know why the LAX time kicked ass? Because they're feuding with Beer Money, and those are two sick teams right there. Four awesome wrestlers.
Yeah. But the fact of the matter is, it was just, why would they have why the fuck would they just start picking on? Well, the reason they're picking on the Spanish broadcast team is for the only reason because TNA thinks the Spanish broadcast team will give them cheap heat.
Yeah, so if we beat on Mexicans who announce the matches, then that'll get us heat.
I've
Yeah.
never listened to the Spanish commentary on TNA, but I assume one of these two has to be a heel. Because that's how it usually works.
You know
So,
what? If they are, they are. But really, I nobody in America even knows there was a Spanish. Okay, everybody knows in in a WWE pay per view they have a Spanish announce team because they're just sitting there.
And
Nobody,
people in Spanish speaking countries actually watch the WWE.
Right.
Like
Also,
TNA.
also every pay-per-view, they always cut to them and say, "Hey, remember, we've also got the Spanish announce guys over here," and they let them say something. We don't understand what they say, but they say it, and that's that.
Yeah. And TNA just brings up the Spanish announce team, who, by the way, are in another part of the arena. Not next to, not at the main announce decks. They're in a whole other part of the arena. And they just, and they'll occasionally use them for spots like this. Anyways, the gist of this is Daniels and Kazarian start, uh, insulting Willie Urbana and Hector Guerrero. Oh, now I see where they went with this.
Really?
Right.
Because I don't. Explain this to me.
Hector Guerrero.
Okay, I get it. They're beating up on Hector because they can't insult the memory of Eddie.
So
Cheap
instead,
heat.
yeah, it's cheap heat. Ugh. After beating up Hector Guerrero, they bring, because this has gone on way too long. Hernandez, and it's like Travis is like, you don't mess with family. You don't mess with family. And
And Daniels chants back, "You don't get over with your family."
then so here we go. Next week, we're gonna see Christopher Daniels digging up the grave of Eddie Guerrero. Betting money right now.
Oh God.
I'd like to see that, just because it'd be so fucked up. It's
And
gonna be
so
awesome.
and so hilarious to shoot a promo at the grave of Eddie Guerrero.
Well, well, I don't know. It might not be that shocking considering Chavo's been doing it for the past 5 years.
I know. So,
Metaphorically, he means.
yeah, we go to the back after the commercial, to see ODB trying to get Eric Young back because, and Eric's like, no, honey, I gotta go, I gotta go get punch a great
Bitch,
white
I have a
guy.
career to think about. I need to put food on the goddamn table. Do you think I make money on house payments on TNA checks? Yeah,
Speaking
excuse
of
me.
food on the table, I hope you're not sick of that fried chicken joke, because they're gonna keep doing it.
You know, the other
Uh,
day when I went to a PWG show, which is a way superior show. Not to sound like a douche, but I'm gonna do that. I stayed the night there. The next morning, I went to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. It
You
was
don't
the
sound like a
best
douche.
fucking breakfast I've ever had.
You don't sound like a douche. You're just stating a fact.
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to be like, oh, I'm an indie guy, mainstream wrestling, blah.
So speaking of which, gut check challenge. It's Christian. I have dreads. Look at them. Aren't they awesome? York versus Zema. I have the more ridiculous hair. Ion. From X Division champ. Is this going to be a trend where former X Division champions take on the gut check guys?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I just realized that.
So we know what RVT's doing after the next two pay-per-views.
Oh shit! So York looked impressive.
Oh God,
They're pretty
yes.
good. Yeah. I mean, other than Joey Ryan, and I remember the redhead being good. Like, he so far was like the next best thing. I
Well,
mean, not exactly a future Hall of Famer, but that's a talent you would want to sign for like a fleeting mid card.
I
Yeah.
don't know where they're going to go with this guy, but considering that they've released everyone they've hired through Gut Check except the guy who didn't get it, I have no idea, so I don't care.
Did
Oh,
they
the redhead's
really?
gone. Redhead?
Taylor Hendricks was released.
Oh, really?
They all were. The only one who's done Gut Check and still works for them is Joey Ryan, and he didn't actually win it.
Let's
So that's their
see.
version of NXT.
Yep.
So
I gotta say though, I liked Ion's. It was a variation of the Rings of Saturn, or it's a variation of a Rings of Saturn mixed up with the armbar. I thought that was pretty cool.
So wait a second here. Uh, Alex Silva released.
Yes.
Taylor Hendricks.
Call me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, she's gone.
Released.
Yep.
Sam Shaw. Released.
Who the
Mm-hmm.
fuck, Sam Shaw?
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. Oh wow. That's just wow.
Gut check.
Just gut
Introducing new
check,
talent to mainstream wrestling,
and then doing shit with them. Uh, I, 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 I just don't get this. I really don't get this. What is the point of this?
Bruce Pritchard wanted screen time.
Yeah, that's really it. Bruce Pritchard just wants to be on TV.
I cannot tell you what the point of this is, but it didn't. I mean, York looked like it was looked pretty good, and Zema. Okay, Zema well. Zema's always going to look good, but the one thing I was noticing about York is he does a lot of cartwheels.
Yeah, one of the cartwheels did look pretty awkward.
Yeah, he does a lot of cartwheels. So he's got dreadlocks, he's white, and he does cartwheels. So we'll make fun of
So,
that.
so he's one of those performers that shows up on festivals and like when you're not watching a band and you just wander the grounds trying to look for something cool or pick up chicks, you just see that douchebag just trying to do some street performances to get an extra tip.
Okay, that's pretty much it. Um, you know what? The like I said, this gut check was pretty good, but Zema ultimately wins with submission impossible. After Zema Ion touches the referee.
Oh, he touched his referee in his bathing suit area.
I need an adult.
I am
We
an
all
adult.
do. I need another adult. So we go to the back where Austin Aries is going around with the old world title that he took from Jeff Hardy.
The one
JBL.
that should be the fucking title. Take that
JBL.
god awful, take that god awful Jeff Hardy belt and give it the Kurt Russell treatment and burn that thing with fire.
No, fuck that. Go with the one that Eric Young still has.
Yeah, I know.
The one he's got
Um,
stuffed in his closet somewhere.
I got this out of. Hey, ODB, have I shown you my world heavyweight title? What? Yeah, I used to have the armor of the gods. What? I can't understand you. Anyways, yeah, Austin Aries is walking around and he's like, you know what? I'm still the world champ, even though I got pinned clean in the middle of the ring, and I'm the face of TNA. And you know what? I don't hide behind facepoint. Oh, and I gotta go.
That's exactly how I feel.
And also, I gotta go talk to the Shore about 5 points.
Except that part.
Yeah.
I never want to talk to the Shore.
So we go to commercial. We come back, and Garrett Bischoff goes up to Bully Ray and says, "Hey, Devon stabbed me in the back, so can I stab you in the back because I'm also part of Aces and Eights, even though I'm
Sure.
supposed to not be." And I got your back, Bully. But Bully's like, "Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
kind
you've
of
been wrestling for 2
suck.
years. Not
So,
tough.
bye.
And this interrupts because Aces and Eights are on the outside, and for God's sake, weren't Aces and Eights allowed into the Impact Zone whenever they fucking want?
Yeah,
Wasn't that the point of Bound for Glory?
I don't
All
get it.
right,
They were
as you
allowed.
pointed out so many times, there is no point to Bound for Glory.
I don't
I
get it.
mean,
They were allowed to be in the Impact Zone all the fucking time. I mean, we've stated that before, but yeah, that's the basic truth.
it's like, wait a second here. This isn't even 2 weeks from Bound. This is 2 weeks from Bound for Glory. How do you forget this? Oh, oh.
TNA continuity. We don't know the meaning of the word. Really, we don't.
TNA beats off Aces and Eights, and Sting's like, yeah, we're gonna
Whoa!
ass tonight.
Ooh, yeah.
Damn, I missed that. I missed that segment.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't seen. The last time I saw Hogan get beat off was a black and white tape.
Oh,
um,
okay. Okay.
I know I had Domino's, but
Oh, the dominoes are about to tumble.
anyways, out comes ODB, at last a real woman, and she's calling out Jesse, and it's like, I know your battery ain't little boy toy. Let's get your big brother ass out to this ring. And out comes Jesse with Tara.
Oh
Ladies and
boy,
gentlemen,
two sisters ready to fight.
yeah, ladies and gentlemen, a while back, Spike TV gave TNA a mandate. Women
Mandate.
and men were never supposed to hit women. Ladies and gentlemen, with this match, TNA has broken that mandate.
Are we
That's right.
surprised?
Well, now this could.
Do nothing.
Well,
Yeah,
does
sadly.
getting suplex technically constitute as like getting hit?
Yes, it does. It is any act that would constitute violence towards women.
Yes, sadly, Spike TV probably won't do anything
Because I don't even
because
think,
Impact is the only thing that makes them any money at all.
and that is sad.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoy Create a Wrestler moveset A, because that's what Jesse uses. Swear to God. It was literally Create a Wrestler moveset A from WWE 12, not WWE 13, WWE 12.
You know, it just pisses me off when like I'm a dude who really loves fitness and I'm just an enthusiast of it. But when you see just like douchebags like this completely like, oh, I have a big physique and I have zero personality. I think I can conquer wrestling, or just because I work out so much. And it's like, ah, you motherfucker. You're the reason why we have that stupid stigma. Like you want to try to get away from that, but then you see jackasses like Jesse. And he's not athletic at all. This dude just looks like he's aesthetically pleasing, but he's not athletic. Trust me. That's why this
Yeah,
match is like what? How long is this match? 3-4 minutes?
tops.
Dude, imagine working. Imagine like him and Chris Sabin working like a 20-minute match. Oh wait, you can't because that guy's not a fucking athlete.
I couldn't see the world's greatest wrestler, whoever that might. I couldn't see CM Punk drawing a 20-minute classic from this clown. I
No,
couldn't
you can't. This
because
dude would be gassed out in like 6 minutes.
it literally was that.
Oh, he looked gassed out after a minute in this match.
Yeah,
Stop hitting me in the chest.
it was sad. It ends with ODB spanking Jesse, which pisses Tara off, and
It
this
pisses me off. I want to be spanked by ODB.
leads to Jesse doing what Jingus loves best, rolling up ODB.
But a jink.
Oh, good lord, this was just sad. But thankfully, we're getting some actual commentary as Mike Tenay comes out to replace Todd Canely.
Okay, I gotta say this about Jeremy Borash, and this is why I don't like him as a commentator. You ever listen to like a radio show and they just
Yes.
have that like, say like any radio personality has that phony fucking voice, that
Yes.
radio voice? That's what
Mhm.
Borash sounds to me when he does commentary.
Jeremy Borash has the perfect voice for radio. On a either a morning zoo or a drive time talk show that's primarily comedy.
And don't get me wrong, the guy can like call the match decently. I'm not putting that into
It's his
question. It's just
voice.
that
It's his
voice. It
voice.
sounds so fucking
Well-
phony. I just imagine him being like, "Hey, this is the Ball Man and Dog Show, hanging out in the morning commute."
Well, no. Here's
Here's
the thing. Don't think I'm trying to compare the two, but he has the same problem that Mean Gene Okerlund has. He's a good interviewer. He's a good announcer. Can't commentate for shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Mean Gene is. I mean, when you think wrestling interviewers, You think Mean Gene Okerlund, and that's what everybody goes for. Okay,
Not me. I go for Coachman.
I figured you would, but when you put that interview voice and you're trying to do play-by-play or even color commentary, doesn't exactly work too well. Just my opinion. But hey, now we've got the shore to talk about. I don't care. Apparently Robbie E's like, hey, you know what's happened at the BFG? I got 5 points for beating Jeff Hardy by leaving him outside the ring. You
Which
didn't
in
actually.
all which in
This is
all
still a
booking
plot
logic, you
point.
shouldn't
Why
get
are
a
we talking about this?
and in all booking logic, you should not get fucking points for a count out.
In all sorts of logic, you shouldn't get any points for any. Robbie E should never have been in the Bound for Glory series,
Is he
but he
seriously going
was.
to become a contender for the World Heavyweight title?
No, he just
No.
calls out Jeff Hardy because he wants to beat him, quote unquote. Because everybody knows lightning strikes twice.
Well, with that sweater, I wouldn't be surprised if he wanted to beat Hardy.
Yeah. So this brings out Jeff Hardy, who just goes at it. And you know what? To be honest with you, this match sucked so much.
It's
Because
incredibly one-sided and very formulaic.
Yeah, because you've got Robbie T. You've got Rob Terry. I refuse to call him Robbie T. He's Rob Terry from now on the outside, so you know he's going to do shenanigans. Blah blah blah. Hardy beats the odds, hits the twist of fate, then hits the swanton bomb. Blah blah blah. But this brings out Austin Aries with the title belt over his
Yes,
shoulder,
he will save us and smite our enemies.
and he starts talking about ladders.
Oh
Do you not
no.
What do you not do when you're talking to a Jeff Hardy?
Don't give. Let's see. Don't have methamphetamines around him. Don't talk about ladders. Don't point out the highest crevice in the room. Don't start a conversation about makeup. Mm.
Keep going.
Don't ask him. Don't ask him to tell you about his interesting and deep poetry or songwriting. Uh, shit, I
Okay.
can think of more. I can
I
think
like
of
how
more.
he said the one you're looking for about 10 of these ago, and you just haven't noticed.
No, I noticed. I just want to let him go.
Shit, I think I ran out.
Okay. Yeah, you don't talk about ladders because Jeff apparently is challenging Austin Aries at Turning Point to a ladder match. And Aries is like, no!
Now, everyone, listen to my deep poetry. This one's entitled The Lawn Around My House."
No!
They're putting Jeff Hardy in a ladder match. Let me pretend to be surprised.
Yeah.
The lawn is green and stretches. It is certainly not my pawn. Rather, it is my companion.
So moving on,
Poetry with Jeff Hardy.
we get to see. Apparently, Hogan has a new beach shop opening up in Florida, and Matt Morgan decided to crash the party. Hogan as a businessman. Hogan as a businessman.
Didn't the last 2 years prove that wasn't a good idea?
Hogan as an owner of a retail store. Could you imagine going in for an interview and they're like, "Yeah, the owner of the shop is going to be interviewing you." Like, wait,
Listen
what?
up, brother. I want to tell you, we're looking for the best customer service. I want you to name 3 reasons why you're good at this.
Brother. I've got a winning personality. You're hired, brother. Now report to TNA. I was going for the beach shop. I know. I need you there. What? Can you
Oh,
sell?
And also, I want you to restock those dungarees.
you know, I've
Um.
had some hellish retail jobs. I don't think anything could compare to working for Hulk Hogan.
Um. Yeah. So, as Matt Morgan is crashing the party, he wants the robe or costume that Hogan wore at Shea Stadium at some point in his career.
Oh, was that where that was from?
Yeah.
Dude, I honestly thought I was for a second until it like clicked in my mind. I was like, "Is that the rope that Thunderlips roar in Rocky 3?" And then I remembered it was red. I was like, "Oh no, it's not the same thing." God, I want to watch Rocky 3.
It'd be much
If,
better than
why am
him.
I why am I watching Impact? I should
I
watch
mean,
Rocky
hell,
3.
even what was the crappy Rocky where it ends with a street fight?
Rocky 5.
I'd much rather watch Rocky 5 than Impact.
Dude, the street fight at the end of Rocky 5 kind of makes up for that entire movie. I
Yeah,
have to
kind of,
say.
but
It's like Dragon
still,
Ball G. It's like Dragon Ball GT. That whole season sucked. The only Rocky that mattered was Rocky 3. Thanks, Mom.
well, Magpie's mom's here. So getting back to what we were saying, Matt Morgan is like, Hogan, I'm gonna take something from you of yours, and don't embarrass yourself in front of the fans. And by the way, these are the best damn prices I've ever seen. And then leaves. And we go to the back where Hogan is watching all this on a monitor. He goes, "He's starting to figure it out, brother." Wait, that's my Macho Man voice. Really? Does Macho Man and Hulk Hogan have any different vocal? Eh.
I don't know. Hulk Hogan's kind of like whoa, and Macho Man's kind of like yeah.
Yeah, I gotta work on it. Anyways, so James Storm walks up and he's like, "Hey, look. Last week when you gave out a See, this is what I hated about last week. Hogan just handed out a title shot instead of actually determining a number one contender. It was just like, yep, here's your title shot."
To be fair, it's stupid, but he actually does have the power to do that.
And
Oh my
yeah,
god, it derailed Iron Bite.
yeah, you kind of did. But I just hate the fact that they go to the office and they deliberate, and it's like, well, you're not getting the match. You're not getting the match. Okay, you're getting the match. What? Why not just have them fight it out? This is wrestling. Oh, and then I realized I'm in TNA. So
You know, I'm sick of this argument. Chain fence, you get the title shot.
yeah. Um,
But sir, the chain link fence just hangs out there. It's a backstage. I don't care. That kid's been aching for a title shot since he first showed up.
yeah. Speaking of aching for a title shot, In comes Storm is like, hey, you know what? I'm reminded of what you said to me before you came back to TNA about proving myself, and guess what? I've proven myself with my year-long feud with Bobby Roode that may have broke the Muta scale last time we tangled, but hey. And Hogan's like, yeah, you've proven it. Hey, are you a betting man? Come here. I got something to talk to you about. And then they slowly walk away into the night. Hey, we got Bobby Roode cutting a promo. Yay!
Oh my god, the It showing up. The It.
That still makes less sense to me than a Jeff Hardy promo. And he's talking about how he's been getting screwed all year because, after he had all those multiple rematches with Austin Aries, he couldn't challenge for the title as long as Aries was champion. But now he's not champion, so can I have a title shot? Nope, out comes AJ Styles.
Oh my god. Dude, this could be really awesome. AJ Styles is coming out. And it's open fight night. And we haven't really had a good match up until this point. Oh, dude, AJ Styles and Roode are gonna wrestle. It's gonna be really fucking awesome.
Dude, Roode's
Come on,
not there
guys,
to
let's get
fight.
stoked.
Roode's not there to fight, man.
But it's open fight night,
He
and
doesn't care.
but
The
but
rules
AJ
don't apply to him. He's rich.
but AJ came out and they're really good, and that could be a really sweet TV match.
Yeah, it could, but Roode doesn't care about you. He's rich. Screw the rules.
But
Roode would like to remind everybody that he has held the TNA World Heavyweight title for longer than anyone else in TNA history.
longer than Raven,
Longer than Raven.
longer than Kurt Angle,
Longer than Kurt Angle.
longer than Ken Shamrock,
Longer than Ken Shamrock.
longer than Jeff Hardy's first title reign.
Longer than Jeff Hardy's first title reign.
Wow.
Yeah, he's held it the longest. And AJ is like, hey, when you were champion, and I couldn't really deal with it because I was locked in a feud with Daniels, which, well, I'm in between. The feud is, I'm in the eye right now of the feud hurricane.
Daniel
So
saw a butterfly and went after it, so I am here.
and AJ says, I mean, there's someone posting around pictures of him getting in an elevator with someone of the opposite sex, which seems to be a fad going around if your name is AJ. Cheap dig. I mean,
Even though I would never, if I was in the TNA writing staff, I never ever would just like cop to like, okay, that was my plot. I just ignored and completely like just pretend it never happened, like we're doing on the show. But
no,
that is a good burn
that is a very good burn. It's like, yeah.
because
And
it's like if you put the shoe on the other foot of all the things to rip off from TNA, that's the fucking plot.
Claire Lynch. I'm half expecting a a pregnant crack whore to show up in WWE.
Oh Jesus, I can't think of a diva I hate that I can use that joke with. Damn it.
Kelly.
No, I like Kelly Kelly.
Since when?
Yeah,
Well,
seriously.
she's not the best wrestler ever, but I kind of looked at her like a cute bunny that tries. You know, she always has that look on her eyes where she's confused, but she's so damn adorable. I can't really hate her.
Well, your timing's pretty bad because they released her, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Oh yeah, a while ago. Still can't
Hey,
hate her though. I can't say.
one of the Bella twins.
Also
Don't have
released.
anything against them. Don't have...
Uh,
Um, there are no divas right now. It's down to like Caitlyn, Layla, and Eve
Oh my.
because they released Beth Phoenix. Oh my god!
they released everybody.
Oh, I'm
But hey,
sad.
we're talking about WWE. That's gonna make people mad because we're marks.
Yeah, it does. Anyways, AJ's like, hey, you know what? This is a open fight night, so let's fight. And Rude's like, no, I'm not gonna do it. And AJ's like, okay, I'm gonna turn around, and it's time for Rude to attack. It's like, oh, a back, I have to attack it. What? Consistency. That's all I'm asking about. And as AJ and Rude are exchanging blows, this brings out Hogan and James Storm.
Oh my God, Hogan's gonna make him fight, and then we get to see the match, right?
Nope.
But Hogan's
No,
out there, and he just tried to take the cheap shot. You know that can
Nope.
still make.
no,
They
no.
set up a triple threat #1 contenders match for Turning Point.
With the dumbest stipulation for whoever gets pinned ever.
Loser has to work in Hogan's shop.
No. Hogan, the loser, does not get a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship until next year's Bound for Glory.
So you're taking 3 of the best wrestlers in the company,
Arguably.
yes, and one of them can't challenge until Bound for Glory 2013.
Yes.
And you have an entire year between then and that event to,
Yes.
I don't know, throw some sick. Let's say if Austin Aries got the title back, God willing, you could throw these guys at him and have some sweet title defenses
Yes.
using all 3 of them.
Yes.
But you just want to put one of them on the shelf.
Yes.
Probably
gonna-
relegate him to some lame title like the TV title.
Probably.
It's gonna
Guess
be
who
AJ.
No, it's not going to
No.
be AJ.
No, it
It's
is
gonna be-
because Hardy's not dropping the belt to Aries at Turning Point, so it's gonna be Rude. At least if they have any fucking sense, which, as
This
I
is
say
TNA.
this, yeah,
It's gonna be Bobby Roode who does the job, and
How
Why
come
the
we're not
fuck-
pointing at James Storm?
because of the wonderful things he does, I've gone insane.
Another outburst out of you, and I'm shooting you with tranquilizers.
I already have some.
So,
Yeah.
this is also. Does this mean they're not doing the Bound for Glory series? Because like, doesn't that mean like you can't challenge till Bound for Glory? Does that mean you get a title shot at Bound for Glory?
Yes, you get a title shot at Bound for Glory. You can't challenge until
That's
the Bound for Glory until Bound for Glory of next year, which means you can enter the Bound for Glory series because that all that does is it determines the number one contender at Bound for Glory.
oh.
Is it that hard to make AJ your guy? He's
Yes.
phenomenal.
Yes, it
He's-
is apparently.
He could have a good match with anybody.
He could have a good he could have a good match with fucking Jeff Hardy, high
He could
on
have a good-
painkillers.
He could have a good match with that bitch that hangs out with Tara.
No, that's the line. That is the line.
Yes, he can, because Styles would just kick the dude in the face, knock him out in real life, and then pin him. Thus rendering the match not happening.
So we see Joey Ryan with his porn stash and Matt Morgan wearing a very interesting robe as they're walking backstage. And to come
Hey,
back,
look, it's a future star, and the guy who keeps missing is Push.
which is which?
I'll let you decide. but the answer is Joey Ryan as the future star, and guy who misses Push is Matt Morgan.
Yeah, so apparently Matt Morgan is wearing the robe from Shea Stadium when Hogan took out Andre the Giant in front of millions and essentially ushered in the era of Hulkamania. When wrestling was innocent.
Tune in next week when he wears the jock strap when he shat himself suplexing Andre.
Oh God.
So Joey Ryan is talking about, hey, well, actually, it's Matt Morgan who starts out going, TNA's management has ignored and disrespected me, and now I just stole the damn ball. And you know, I've been showing up at live events and hitting people, and I should really be in jail for multiple counts of assault and battery. But hey, I'm Matt Morgan.
TNA disrespected me, misused me. They completely missed their opportunity, but yet I re-signed with the company.
Yeah.
Then Joey Ryan makes a venereal disease joke.
Yeah, and challenges and brings out RVD.
I love you, Joey Ryan, and please keep wrestling PWG.
He's not. He's in TNA.
Oh, I saw him on Failure Communicate, the previous PWG show, which you should buy on DVD.
Would you like to give more of a plug, like a website or something?
Yes, for more on PWG wrestling, visit ProWrestlingGorilla.com for all the latest of their updates of their current cards, shows, and old DVDs.
You can also find their DVDs for a reduced price at highspots.com.
Which features excellent compilations of future stars like Super Dragon, Frankie Kazarian, Chris Daniels, Bryan Danielson,
And many, many more. I can't believe we're doing this. This match happened, and that's all I can say about it, because really, with Matt Morgan on the at the side, you know there's going to be shenanigans, and there were. Joey Ryan somehow manages to roll up RVD and then eats a spinning back kick, and then Matt Morgan's like, "Oh wait, here's a carbon footprint."
There's one spot in this match that pissed me off, was when Rob Van Dam was working him in the corner, just kicking him, and then he does a backflip for no inexplicable reason, and then just does a rolling crescent kick, and I'm like, there's no fucking point for that backflip. That didn't add momentum. That did nothing.
He's always done that backflip out of the corner after a series
of pointless.
No. He's always done that, and usually follows it up with a shoulder block. But I guess this time it's like, crescent kick. Okay. But yeah, this match happened. Apparently, they're trying to set up Joey Ryan as the new face of the X Division. Poor Zach.
They're going to fail horribly.
I know, and it's not that Joey Ryan is a bad guy or anything. It's just that it's.
Oh no, he's the ultimate bad guy, all right. He will bring Sleaze to the title.
I hope so because you know what, he needs to stop coming out with Matt Morgan and just go get a random porn star and bring her out.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually the big problem about this Joey Ryan thing is that he's not even really the main focus of this anymore. We're supposed to be focused on Matt Morgan.
And
Yes.
that's the thing. Okay, yeah, Joey Ryan and Matt Morgan are in an alliance, but Joey Ryan's whole thing is he's a sleazy '70s porn star. Why does he start bringing out actual porn stars? You
Or
know,
better yet, like let's repackage a knockout and like put her in like what the fuck's Madison Rain doing?
release.
Exactly. Let's repackage her character and make her be a toady of Joey Ryan.
Oh right, that's right. She's making out with Earl Hebner.
No, they
You know,
dropped
I'm gonna get a
that.
job at the Impact Zone. I'm really gonna get a job at the Impact Zone just so I can like I swear my amount of like pussy getting will just go up exponentially. I'll be like, oh, what do you do at the Impact Zone? Oh, I sweep the floor after an event.
Oh
Hey, would
my
you like to
God,
make?
I need your bone in me.
Thank you, Madison Rain. Let us go behind those bleachers.
Yeah. So
And then there'll be one week where I'm picking up trash, and then all of a sudden I see ODB getting filmed with the camera, and she's like, "Hey, are you 18?" And I'll be like, "Yes, ma'am, I am."
and away
Okay,
you go.
18.
Yeah, so winner is Joey Ryan and blah blah blah. I don't care. So we go back to the back where Devon is without the aces and eights, and it's like, yeah, I just ran from Bully Ray. Now I'm gonna go face him in the ring. What? Okay. And as Bully Ray comes out, he gives a big shout out to all the fans who in the Northeast, especially in New York. And Devon's a piece of crap. And get in the ring because I'm gonna kick your freaking ass. Okay.
That doesn't happen.
No.
Nope.
This is just I don't know. I don't know what happened to this match. This could have been awesome. This really could have been awesome. Instead, we were teased and teased and teased and Aces and okay, Bully Ray and Devon try to lock up, but Devon's like, nope. And Ray's like, okay, I'll follow you out, and I've got a table. Come on back in. And Devon's like,
That's not a table.
mm.
This is a table.
Which brings
That's
out the
not a
rest of
table. That's a
Aces.
chair.
Okay. And this brings out the rest of Aces and Eights, and and it's like, wait a second here. Aren't we supposed to have a match? Okay, well, let me go grab my wallet, and yeah. And this brings out the rest of the TNA roster. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody comes out on the TNA roster to take out Aces and Eights. People, this is 7 guys. You do not all have to come out.
It gets dumber because they actually start to get overpowered. The roster, I mean.
Yes.
Until Joseph Park shows
Yeah.
up.
And he's taking on the big guy in Aces and Eights. And the big guy is beating the shit out of Joseph Park.
And then Joseph, in an inexplicably act of strength, grabs his mask, and it's Old Man Winters, the owner of the amusement park.
My
He's
God!
He's been a member of Aces and Eights his entire time.
No.
Yes, it all makes sense. When Universal Studios opened and made their theme park, it put his rival theme park out of business. And exacting revenge, he decided to invade the most popular attraction, the Impact Zone, and haunted from there. He was gonna
No.
he was gonna steal Hogan's money that he made from that and use it to build another theme park in another state.
But little did he know, Hogan had no money. He had spent it all on cocaine and back surgery.
Oh.
And the Viagra!
And the Viagra. No.
And he would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for the cocaine.
No, guys. It's Luke Gallows.
No fucking shit! We've all been saying that since Aces and Eights was a thing.
Yeah, it's Luke Gallows. Gee, this is a surprise. to you under the rock. Isn't it? Oh, it's not even a surprise to the guy who was living under the rock. Not the person, the actual rock. The Rock of Gibraltar.
I thought you were talking about that Nick Cage movie.
No, I no. Yeah, and he choke slams Joseph Park through the table, and Angle and Sting chase him off.
Impact, everybody.
That makes no sense.
Was it supposed to? Because I don't think it was.
Yeah, we weren't anticipating that, dude. I don't know what standards you have.
I just really want something to make sense for once in my life. Oh God. Listen, Chris. Listen, Backlash. Listen, Magpie. In all my 5 years of working here at Air Wisconsin, I have never seen anything like that.
Backlash. When did Iron Bite become an Indian dude?
I don't know.
Actually, my
Should we just roll with it?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, you're saying Iron Bite.
I have never seen anything make so much less sense here in the Impact Zone. I've broken, if you can't tell.
Yeah, I think you broke a
Firing
while
needle.
ago.
I mean, we got it. Luke Gallows, he was always a member of Aces and Eights. Okay? Always. We all knew this. This is not a surprise. So going, oh, he's a member of Aces and Eights. Yeah, but we've already guessed at least 3 members of Aces and Eights already. Luke Gallows, Garrett Bischoff. You know what? Let's make it 4. Wes and Gerald Briscoe.
Well, we've also got Cliff Compton.
Cliff Compton. You know what? I'll throw Sam Shaw into the mix. I need 1 more member of Aces and Eights.
Sam Shaw, really?
Yeah, Sam Shaw. I'm going to throw Sam because the link is he's part of
Garrett Bischoff.
and
You
Garrett
already
Bischoff.
said that.
Did we? Yes,
did.
we already did. I need 1 more member to make the 7th member of Aces and Eights.
Fucking Eric Bischoff. Swerve.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with Eric Bischoff.
Or
Thank you.
Jeff Jarrett.
Okay, well, no, you know what? We'll go with Jeff Jarrett. They're your 7 members of Aces and Eights. We know who these people are. There's no fucking surprise anymore. And really, to try and say, "Oh, this is a big surprise," it insults us.
There was
You know?
no surprise left after Devon, which was only a surprise because it made no goddamn sense.
Exactly.
It was like, here's a reaction to Devon. What?
Ooh, that's,
It doesn't.
I have no idea what's going on. What gets more screen time than Jay Lethal?
Yeah, what does get more screen time than Jay Lethal? I'll tell you. The Aces and Eights masks get more screen time than Jay Lethal.
Hand sanitizer gets more screen time than Jay Lethal.
God damn it, Backlash. That was mine.
Sorry. I can't read your mind.
Fuck you, Backlash. Devon arguing with an 8-year-old gets more screen time than Jay Lethal.
Seriously?
Yeah, you don't remember that part where it's like he's getting tapped in the back and then the kid's like talking shit and then Devon's like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing?"
I kind of was that during that whole whole brawl. Wow, I just blocked that out. Wow. Anyways, that's Impact.
Oh, wait, I got one.
What?
I got one. Joseph Parks' sweatsuit gets more screen time than Jay Lethal.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for the show.
Wait. Miami gets more screen time than Jay Lethal.
Yes.
Don't forget to subscribe to us on Blip TV and or YouTube to keep up to date with all of our videos. You can also like, comment, and subscribe to us. Please do that. We're also on Facebook. Go ahead and check us out over there. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at DarkMatch Wrestling. You can also follow each of us individually on Twitter, except for Magpie. Don't forget to check out TRE Productions. They graciously host all of our videos, plus lots of other great content. We're also on RVT Entertainment in the community section. And last but not least, visit us on the Spoonie Experiment forums, where Ironbite will probably scream obscenities at you.
No, well,
And please try to give money to the people right now in the East Coast suffering through Sandy. I mean, that's one good
Like
thing
me!
TNA did tonight.
you're
Like
not.
Backlash. Hey, Backlash, by the way, did you get something in the mail today?
Oh, hang on, I haven't checked the mail today. Yeah, I got this weird box, so let me open this up. Oh, well, this is interesting. It's like a small little disc. Is it ticket?
Nothing like state-of-the-art payback. Laugh with me, Iron Bite. Chris, laugh with me.
Good night.
Ah,
Oh well, this is another episode and another edition of Dark Match. I think it was just performed just fine. I am Magpie, your lovely feathery friend.
I'm Ironbite. Good night, and I'm glad I respawn. And good luck.
good day.
So,
Night. Whatever.
That was more poetry with Jeff Hardy.
How was Impact, by the way? I hear Luke Gallows debuted.
hey, we're reviewing the
Spoilers!
show, Chris.
Spoilers!
I should do some spoilers. Oh,
Yes!
So first, my mom comes in and endorses Rocky 3 being the best one, and then Chris shows up with deep poetry from Jeff Hardy and then spoils the show. Good night, everybody.
Oh, God. Oh,
uh,
after the credits.
yeah.
I have to know.
So,
Okay.
so